Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good, usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another introduction to and a review of a fragrance that is good for summer. So this is in line with other videos I've been making for the last few weeks, and I call them fresh summer, and this fragrance is very good for that. It's very good for summer. It's very fresh and it doesn't break the bank. It's reasonable, is affordable and is accessible. So this one is from the House of Armaf. House of Armaf does a little introduction. They are one of the biggest Middle Eastern perfume houses from United Arab Emirates. They've been around for more than 30 years and they have super extensive perfume lineup in their portfolio, hundreds. I unboxed and reviewed numerous of their fragrances for a good reason, because for what you pay and what you get, there are very good value for money. So this one in particular called Armaf Legesi, and this is Pour Homme. Armaf Legesi Pour Homme. This one on Fragrantica has got a very high score, which is quite unusual for a Armaf. It's got 4.3 out of 5, which is super high for a fragrance on Fragrantica, and for a good reason. It smells great. So as you can see, the presentation is not bad. It's quite on the strange side, but it's okay. It's got this textured front, and it's got Armaf here, and it's like a small window in the middle, and it's like a checkered design to it, and the is like a cigarette lighter design on top, which is again not bad. The atomizer is quite good. Just show you the atomizer. Here we go. Yeah, the atomizer is good. So overall the design is nice. It's a bit on this unusual and strange side, but overall it's not bad. It's got the batch code here, and not bad at all. It's quite heavy and hefty on the hand as well. So in terms of who is it for, this is definitely on the mature side. I would say 25 and up, if not 30 and up. The reason is because this is quite classic, so it smells very classic and smells very well done. For Armaf to do such a beautiful fragrance, I mean, majority of the fragrances are good, but this one exceed the good. It goes to the realm of very good. It's well blended, is very good balance in here in terms of perfumery, and in terms of ingredients is very good for the price. I paid under £30 for this one, 100 ml Eau de Parfum, and for that price it's worth every penny. But with a caveat, this is not for everybody, especially young noses, because as I said, this is quite on the classical side. It's quite masculine, classic. To some extent it reminds me of a Chanel Egoist. Is that Egoist? Yeah, Chanel Egoist by Chanel, obviously, and I forgot the complete name of it. Anyway, so you know which one I mean. So to some extent it reminds me of that one. It's not a one-to-one, it's not 100%, it's not don't think it's a copy of it or maybe inspired by it, but when you smell it, if you know Egoist Platinum by Chanel, it will remind you of that one definitely. So for that, it's very good, because Platinum Egoist these days is quite difficult to find for some reason. I'm not sure if it's been discontinued, and when you find it, it's quite pricey. It's 120, 130 pounds for 100 ml. So for the price under 30 pounds, and it smells very close to that one and reminds you of that one, and in terms of quality is very good. In terms of the longevity is excellent. On my skin it goes over 8 hours, on t-shirt goes over 10 hours. Although this is a very old bottle, so I'm not sure when I bought it. I bought it probably about 4 or 5 years ago. So this is a very old bottle. Not sure about the newer ones. Are they still strong? You let me know. If you bought one of these lately and it's still strong, let us know. if it's been reformulated or something like that, let us know as well. So let us know your experience about this beautiful perfume. So in terms of season, definitely warmer weather. This is quite fresh. This is very, very uplifting, very happy, very bright fragrance. So it's very, very good for summer. Although you can wear it in winter, no problem, because it's got a depth to it. It's got some complexity to it as well. So I would say it's all year rounder, but more leaning towards warmer weather. In terms of occasion, this is one of those Swiss Army knife. You can dress it up, dress it down, daytime, nighttime, special occasion, casual, anything you want. It's very, very versatile. Although it leans a little bit on the opulent side of things. You know, it smells more like a dress up than casual, but obviously because the price is right, is accessible, is affordable, is very reasonable price, you can use it anytime, anywhere you want. This is only a recommendation. In terms of the sex, I would say this is definitely leaning masculine, obviously because Platinum Egoist is quite a masculine fragrance itself, and this one is no exception. It's very, very masculine. It's very masculine, spicy, a bit of a rugged feel to it overall. So it's better suited for you know, men. But if you like this kind of fragrances and you're a lady, again, gender in smell and in fragrances, in perfume, doesn't exist. It's all arbitrary. It's all you know. It's all fake. It's all BS. So if you like a fragrance, wear it. If you don't like a fragrance, don't wear it. As simple as that. Forget about the marketing and what it says. So let's get to the smell of it. So let me read you the ingredients and we'll take it from there. On top we have lavender, rosemary and petitgrain. In the mid we have sage, jasmine, galbanum and rose. In the base we have cedar, sandalwood, musk and oak moss. Yes, everything in here I get them distinctly, which is a telltale sign of good perfumery. Gorgeous, beautiful. For my taste, for my age, for my experience, this is a gorgeous fragrance. It's very underrated. Not much mention of it in the community, although there are one or two people who brag about it, but it's not as widespread as you think it should be. So I highly, highly recommend it. This is very, very good for the price, for the longevity, for what it does, for how it smells. Is superbly good. So when it opens up very aromatic. So this is super aromatic. So you need to like your aromatic fragrances, especially lavender. Lavender is huge, at least for the first half of this fragrance. So the first half is dominated by a lavender, which is making it super aromatic, a little bit medicinal, a little bit on the herbal side. Obviously the herbal side of it is come from the rosemary and also the petitgrain, giving it that herbal green feel to it as well. The sage as well. The sage makes it more aromatic and more green. So this is aromatic, 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 green, green, green. Very herbal, very leafy, very grassy, very outdoorsy. It's like you're in the woods and it's in the middle of summer and everything's blossoming and everything is happy. So it gives you that feel of green woods, green jungle, green meadow, something like that. Very, very well done. Mid is dominated by jasmine and rose. To some extent I get galbanum, but it's not a big player here. Galbanum is giving it a hint of that smokiness in here. It's not much, just a hint, tiny bit of a smokiness overall. It's a bit dusty, it's a bit powdery, and the rose and jasmine in here together giving it that floral mid, which is quite nice, but it never goes too far. It never becomes, you know, too much of floral to become like a let's say unisex fragrance. No, still stays very rugged. It's very, very masculine. The base is dominated by the woods, which are mainly cedar and sandalwood, and they are very, very clean in the base. They are very clean. They are very especially from the mid to the end, you will feel them much more because they will come up and they basically dominate. Musk to some extent overall is musky, but it doesn't again take over, and it's very, very clean. And the oak moss giving it a little bit of that earthiness and a little bit of woody, earthy, tiny bit of watery feel to it. Again, very, very well done. So overall, highly, highly recommend it. This is a beauty in a bottle. I absolutely enjoyed it for the last 2 days, and I was mesmerized. So what? How did I miss basically talking about this fragrance because I had it for such a long time, but for some reason it got lost in the shuffle. As you can see behind me, I got so many perfumes to review, to introduce to people, so it got lost in the shuffle. But when I smelled it 2 days ago, I said, wow, I have to make a video about it because this is superb. So overall, what to take from this video: it's very, very aromatic, it's very woody, it's dominated by the lavender, sage, and the herbs. It's quite spicy. It's mainly a fresh spice in here. I get a little bit of cinnamon, which is not mentioned in the note breakdown, but it's not big. It's cinnamony, but it's not huge cinnamon, giving it a little bit of warmth, a little bit of fresh spicy feel to it as well. It's very herbal. It's a little bit powdery, it's a little bit dusty, a little bit of smokiness, but a very, very small, tiny amount, very hint of it. And also a little bit musky. It's very, very green, and it's floral, but the florals are mainly in the background, and it's in the basically they are mainly supportive role and giving it a little bit of softness in the mid. So highly, highly recommend it. Very, very well done, very beautiful, very long lasting. At least this one in my which the bottle I have, which is again around 4 or 5 years old. But if you bought a new one, let us know your experience, let us know how it smells, how the longevity is, and things like that. But for what I have in front of me and what I am reporting to you, this is an excellent fragrance for the price. Armaf did it once again. They just keep repeating success after success, which is amazing. Majority of the fragrances are very, very good. You know, some of them are okay, some of them are a little bit on the, you know, disappointing side, but majority are very good and they are hits, and this one is definitely one of them. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems, and this one definitely a hidden gem. If you want to purchase one of my own perfume, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. There are 20 of them in my lineup. They're all unique, they're all super artistic, very mysterious, they're very, very long lasting. They are ultra beast mode, one of the best ingredients in the world. The ingredients, the oils come from my country, Iran. We don't produce that much, but when we do, we make one of the best, if not the best, perfume oils in the world, because we've been doing it for more than 5,000 years. And they are super artistic, ultra beast mode, 100% natural, amazing value for money, no additives, no preservatives, no alcohol, no synthetics, just pure perfume oils for you lucky people in United Kingdom. I leave them in the link. If you want to buy me coffee, I leave them in the link as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye, bye, bye.